everybody. Again, busy this week. You'll see me busy this week because it's launch week. And it's a very important week this week because this is the final week to join the LinkedIn and Business Mastermind at the current price. So this is the number one reason, right? So the number one reason to join the LinkedIn and Business Mastermind this week by Sunday midnight is that the price is going up to 2497, obviously, because everything has to end in a 7. So we're going up to 2497 on Monday. So this is the last chance to get in for an unbelievable, get this, 1497 if you can pay in full, or 1997 if you want to split it over 12, or whisper it, 24 months. So pricing's really interesting. It's one of the things I've got a finance team, and I've been told for the last 18 months, I have to put my prices up, because all the prices of everything else going up, right? I was like, no, we've got cost of living crisis, we've got, we've had all the mortgage rate rises and everything, and I just want to get people in. And so we've reached a compromise, and the compromise is that I will put the prices up this week, but I have opened up a 24-month payment plan, which I know is a bit insane, but I know that we can have a bit of a deal. If you get it on the 24-month payment plan, you do the work, you'll get your money back so quickly, you'll want to pay us off in full, and we could just move on with our lives, right? So everything in my business is about getting an ROI. So everyone who joins my program is all about getting an ROI. So it's designed to get you an ROI as quickly as possible. And there's a couple of ways that you can do that. So number one is by doing the work and accessing all the training and taking action. So there's all the LinkedIn training in there and all the Business Mastermind training. So the Business Mastermind was a program that I created that involved everything that I do in my business outside of the LinkedIn stuff as well. And we sold that separately as a 5K product. But over time, I realized I didn't want to have 2 different groups, 2 different live calls, it's kind of blended the advice across the 2. So I said, you know what, let's just put it all together and give everybody lifetime access, which we have done. So now you not only do you get the LinkedIn training, which is just tried and tested stuff that's been going for many, many years, but you also get the business training. So that is things like, we've got things like business clarity in a day. So that's a course that I created to help people get clarity and focus, obviously, and get confident with their money. And their goals and their strategy to get there, and makes a little agreement with yourself, which is quite sweet, that you have to sign. Guest expert strategies in there. That's really how I went from absolutely known to tons of people know me, by being guest experts in hundreds, if not thousands of people's groups over the time. The £99 thing strategy. So how I sort of started out getting known, getting people to know me and things like that. That's all in there. These are all products that we've sold for a price before. Now they're all included. And just tons of other stuff, hours and hours of stuff, but stuff around selling, stuff about different social media platforms, stuff about scorecards, conversion mechanisms, all the lives that I do. So things like the hill you're prepared to die on, like using polls on LinkedIn, like you've not made your money back calls. There's even an SOS video for when you feel like giving up. So there's tons in there, loads and loads of stuff. But also you've got the community. So I want to talk about the community a little bit, because I had a real milestone this week, massive milestone on Sunday. And I guess only really I understood it. But many, many years ago, and before I even started this business, I was running a marketing agency, and I joined someone else's program, Denise's. And she charged £1,500, and I paid the money, $1,500. I paid the money. I went into the group, and she had 2,000 members in the members only group. And I remember I sat on the windowsill. I used to have like what they call like a window seat window, and was sat on the windowsill, and I remember just looking at the Facebook group like this, like, it's like, I've just paid $1,500, and there's 2,000 people in this group, and I did the maths, and I was like, that's $3 million. Like, oh, I see, this is how you could do it. And it is a money mindset group, but the biggest thing I took out of that group was the model, right? You just charge a set amount of money and you just sell it to different people. You just get new people all the time who've got the problem that you can fix, and you fix the problem, and you give them lifetime access to community live calls. I was like, oh, Wow. And then really everything I've done since then has been aimed at that goal. So we hit our first million, our first kind of 100 grand launch, for example. Then we hit our first million in revenue, or first million in sales, and a million in cash. And then it was just like going through all of those milestones. And it is hard to kind of stop and smell the roses. But on Sunday night, we hit 2,000 members in the group. And I was just like, wow, 5 years of pure graft and showing up and helping thousands of people for free, hundreds of thousands of people for free, and doing all of the free content and all of the free training, the free 5-day challenges, all the masterclasses and the webinars and the guest experts and the speaking on stages and podcast appearances, all kind of represented in front of me in this goal being hit, this 2,000 goal being hit. So that's a reason to join, isn't it? So one of the reasons to join this week is if you've got any desire to do what I've done, I would join and watch what we do, because that's kind of the halo effect of being in a group. If you want to grow a group program, come in the group program and we'll show you how we do it. And also, the second reason, if I was on the fence, the first reason I would join right now is because of the money, because the money's going up. I just want to save the money. It's like you're going to be saving £1,000 if you've made full. And I just get in, get paid, and just settle in and make sure I got my money back as soon as possible. And then you're making money on me, right? It's designed to help you make money. You've got all the business stuff, all the LinkedIn stuff, you've got all the community to draw on, and all the community to sell to, really. I mean, you can't sell to them, but showing up with them. So number one would be the money. Number two would be to be in the space where a team of people are doing what you maybe want to do. If you want to do a group program, you want to do 5-day challenges, you want to do guest experts, you want to do podcasts, you want to do speaking, you want to do group programs, you want to do high-level one-to-ones, you want to do group mastermind days. Well, I'm doing all that, right? And I'm not saying you have to want to do what I'm doing to get the benefit at all. But if I wanted to do any of those things, I would join my program to be closer to somebody who's doing it, who has not got all the shit together, because it's me, but has managed to get it all together enough, And that feels weird to say, because it's a bit like saying, oh, you follow me because you want to do what I've done. But I would just want to be closer to that environment. That's one of the things I love about Denise. She talks about all the launches. She talks about all her problems and her good things and her bad things. And that's really what I've tried to do in the mastermind, is keep it real and keep it honest, but keep it like relevant. That's the thing. So every time I do something in my business, so for example, this 5-day challenge we've just done, we integrated WhatsApp fully. It's the first time we've ever done it. We integrated a WhatsApp closeout system into the challenge. And we've done the closeout, but as well as the closeout, we've done the engagement piece, which we used to rely on ManyChat for. We did it with WhatsApp. That is like, to us anyway, it feels like really cutting edge stuff, really clever. Stuff that Paul does is really, really smart, really clever, and is making significant differences to my business. So I would want to be in my group so I could get all of that information first. So as soon as I do something that I think is brilliant, that works really well, I come back to the mastermind and I teach it. So it's kind of like, I'm not just got this program and you can buy and I'll come and answer questions about the program. It's like, I'm growing the program, I'm growing the business that you're in, and I feed it back to you as we go, right? So I would definitely want to join for that reason as well, just to be in that proximity of someone doing something in the space that I would want to do it. And the third reason would be timing. So as well as the price going up, I would be looking at the end of this year thinking, this is a really good opportunity for me to learn and start to integrate the learning and start to take action. Yeah, I might not be getting results this side of Christmas, or I probably will if you do the work. But this is a really good time for me to learn and integrate and get everything set up and ready to go and ready to grow for 2024. This is the time. So you think about all the stuff that's in there. You've got business clarity in the day. You've got guest expert strategy. You've got podcasting. You've got £99 thing. You've got your LinkedIn stuff. So you've got your headline, your profile, your content. ideal client work. This is, I would be looking at this last 6 weeks or whatever we've got left of kind of working time. I mean, like, this is now I'm going to really get my head into this. Now it is evergreen, so there's no start date, finish date, so you can join anytime and you can just get on with it. There's no like falling behind or anything like that. So, but I would be binging it between now and Christmas and probably over Christmas and New Year to really make sure and integrating into the group, integrating into the community so everyone knew who I was and everyone knew what I was doing. And like, I would look at this from a timing point of view. I know we get most people join in January, but I feel like this is the best time to join so you can really learn and integrate and start to execute before the big rush, if you like, for January and everyone comes back to work and back to business. So they're the 3 main reasons that I would join right now. And there's a mix there between timing and finances and strategy, sort of 3 reasons to join. I want to give you 3 reasons not to join, or I guess more 3 people I don't want to join if you're watching this. So I do not want you to join if you are emotionally unstable in that you have been in lots of different programs, you are feeling like the world's against you, feeling like, you know, everyone owes you a favor, because this isn't an emotional support group. You will get emotional support in the group, but we're not here to sort of like help everyone with how they're feeling about stuff. We're here about to help you get done, get doing things, get making money, get having fun, enjoying it. Like, I want you to come, the people I want to join, I want to be in the right mindset of like, this is something I really want to do. This is something I'm really excited to be a part of. And this is something that I'm going to throw myself into. Honestly, I'm not here to fix all of your problems. And as a team, we do sometimes spend a lot of time helping people with their emotions when really we're a business strategy group. So I really think you've got to be in the right mindset to join. You can have like confusion and a lack of clarity and not be sure on your offer. All of that's fine because we can help you with that, you know, but I don't want you to join if you think it's some magical answer to how you feel, you know. I really want you to come in with the right mindset. The second thing I'd say is I wouldn't join if you really don't want to make any money. Because everything I do, everything I teach, everything I say is about making money. So if in some way me talking about money makes you feel offended or like triggered, or like if you're really not in business for the money, truly, then it's probably not for you. Because I'm in business for the money, for the impact, for the joy of it, but it's a game and I want to win it and I want to make loads of money because that's how I know I'm winning the game. I want to have loads of impact, which therefore leads to loads of money. So it's like my money mindset, I believe, is on point, right? So I'm not saying you've got to have a money mindset like mine. You don't have to love selling. You don't have to love money. But if you hate money and you don't want to make more of it, it's not going to be the right place for you. And the other reason is if you don't want to be part of the community. So if you don't want to be part of the community, we have training only options. You can just buy access to the portals. You don't have to be part of the community. But if you don't like people, it's not for you. Because everything I do is about people. So the big thing that people love about my program is the community. Obviously, LinkedIn's very much about people and relationships. I really like people to come in and become part of the community. So like if you hate people and you don't like being part of something, then I wouldn't join it because you're not going to get the real benefits. You can just buy the training and just get on with it in your own time. So there's kind of 3 reasons not to join. But hopefully the 3 reasons to join are going to get some of you off the fence and in, so we can help you on a deeper level. So if you are watching this, send me a DM with the word penguin and I'll let you know what the special secret surprise penguin bonus is for today. Lots of love. See you later.